I came out here for a drive and then I saw this cactus. Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, we're on BLM land in Arizona. And tonight, I'm gonna hang next to that giant cactus. I was coming out the road across this BLM land and this caught my eye. It is a giant saguaro cactus, and what made it even more interesting is we've got two trees right here. They're about the only trees that I've seen, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can hang my hammock right there. So I pulled over. Oh, look at that. We got a fire ring right there and everything. To check this out and see if it will work for us, I got to step this off, but that looks like that'll be perfect distance. I do have a dead branch here, so we definitely can't hang from this one. Yeah, some bark and stuff. Ooh, we got spider webs down there and everything. Uh-oh. But I definitely don't want to be on the ground because there's a lot of crawly things that are on the ground. But there is, I think, enough green on this. So I'm going to give it a hang test. Just put all my weight on this branch here. I've hung from smaller trees. Yeah, that's going to work. Ooh, he's got thorns and everything. Yeah, they do. We got to watch that. All right, let me check this one out. Oh, good. This one doesn't have any dead branches, and this one is going to work just perfect. I don't know what kind of tree that is. Maybe you know. Tell me in the comments. There's a lot of stuff down, a lot of brush, but it's all pushed back. Man, this is some beautiful scenery. All right, well, I've got a lot to do. Sun is going down, so I think the first thing we want to do is make sure we can do the hammock. I mean, I can always sleep in the car, but I want to hang in the hammock next to this giant. I'm going to leave the car parked far away because I don't want it in my space here, but this thing is huge. I'm way over here, you're way over there, and I don't even think you can see the top of this thing. It's like 30 feet tall. Right at the base of the cactus is a ton of ants. Yep, lots of crawly things down here. I'm glad I'm staying off the ground. Yeah, that thing is huge across there. All right, get away from the ants. We'll got to get my hammock. Let's get that set up. So BLM land is Bureau of Land Management, and you can stay on BLM land for up to 14 days, and then you've got to move. I'm sure you can move somewhere else and stay for another 14 days. Yeah, that's 2 weeks out here in the wilderness. But I drove out here and I did not see a single person. Not close, not far away, not way in the distance, not a zip. So I don't want to put my backpack right down on the ground because, you know, obviously there's sidewinders and rattlesnake, all kinds of stuff on the ground. Ant hills like we saw over there, they just kind of show up. I have seen some cow patties, so maybe we'll get a cow to stop by. So I'm going to hang my backpack right there and I'm going to work with it up off the ground because I can't keep an eye on it. However, if that spider web's right there, maybe there's a big old black widow that might crawl in it. Oh, stop thinking about that stuff. All right, so I'm going to throw the strap on here first. I got to stay away from that dead branch. Well, one strap on, so let's get the other strap. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this one here. That's nice and solid. So just approaching it, I want to make sure there's no rattlesnakes laying at the base of it. So you just got to be extra aware of things when you're out here and not get complacent. Always have your eyes open. So tonight I'm going to use the Dutch Wear Hellbender hammock. So I do have a bug net. There are some bugs flying around me tonight, but they're not biting or anything. I can just hear them around my ears every once in a while. I wish you could hear it. It's like, zzz. Yeah. So coyotes are also going to be out here. I haven't heard any coyotes since I've been out here. Usually when I'm out in the desert area in Arizona, I've always heard coyotes. So far, I've just heard them in the way distance. Maybe we'll hear them up close and personal tonight. I don't know. We'll see. The night's young. Well, it's going down, the sun. I gotta get busy. So we got our hammock all hung, and this is the sewn in under quilt right here. I don't have a top quilt in it right now. I stuffed the top quilt up here. I don't think we're gonna need it tonight. It is supposed to get down to about 60 degrees tonight, but hey, we got the under quilt, we'll be fine. So I think next thing we gotta do is give this a quick sit and a lay and see how we feel on it. Got a little sand in it. So yeah, if you walk away from it, always come back, especially in a desert situation, and hold it upside down, make sure nothing drops out. We don't want to have a scorpion climbing in there. That would be a little bit of a surprise. Oh, are we gonna hold? Actually, that is gonna hold. So we're just hanging on that one branch there and that one over there. Never hang a hammock higher than you are willing to fall. But I'm a little higher than normal because I want to stay a little higher off the ground tonight. So, yep. That is comfortable. I got a good shot of the cactus right there. Nice. Good look up. All right, what's next? I don't know yet. If it were up to me, I would hit pause and I would just lay here for about an hour. But the sun's going down and I want to see that sunset. So there's a few more things I want to do, like put that backpack back in the car. Definitely have some wind coming across the desert, but I wanted to show you guys around a little bit while it's still light out. Sun is definitely going down, but we got things like prickly pear, teddy bear cactus, and other succulent plants that I don't know what they are. But I did see a lizard that ran out right in front of me, and I didn't have my camera with me, but this is a prickly pear. You can see all the little thorns and stuff or needles that'll prick you. Oh, this is cool. So this is a skeleton of one of the teddy bear cactus, Choya. I can't pronounce it, but that is a skeleton of a cactus. And let me show you probably which one this is from. I got to be careful just bending down and picking stuff up. But I think it's this one right over here. This is known as the teddy bear cactus or jumping cactus. And these little things here will grab a hold of you if you get too close. But look how white that is with all the new needles on it, all the new growth. Oh, there's a little wash right here too. There's an old pipe. Yeah, it's like a water pipe, but it's not connected. It's actually broken apart. But that runs the whole way down through there. That's interesting. Yeah, it goes all the way up through there. Yeah, there's a hole right there. Oh, I wonder what's digging in there. I wonder if the lizards go underground, but this, see the jumping cactus, they actually fall off. And then you have more of the skeleton of that. You hear the sounds of all the owls and nature. Here's another jumping cactus. Oh, there's a barrel cactus. All right, let's walk over to that. Yeah, that's a barrel cactus right there. Oh, hopefully you guys can see it. It's just a little barrel, but all of those jumping cactus on the ground. Oh, and a ton of ants. Yeah, lots of ants. It would be nice to see a snake out here, but I don't want to be surprised by one. Yeah, there's a lot of dead skeletons of old cacti. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, at the base of this one, they've got a ton of them have fallen off. Waiting for something to walk by and grab it, or not grab it, stick on it, and then they'll just go somewhere else. I would imagine that would be like a seed. Maybe I'm wrong though, I don't know. But this is where the flowers would come, but they're just not blooming right now. Right there. Well, I am going to look around and see if I can find a prickly pear that's blooming so I can show you what that looks like. It's got a yellow flower, really cool. But while I'm walking, I am going to keep an eye out for rocks because I'm a rock hound at heart. If I find any that are really cool, I'll show them to you. Oh, there you go. One of the teddy bear cactus. I found a flower. There's one there and one right there. Tell you, the desert is beautiful, but it's also trying to kill you. I just walked by a couple brush piles and I'm like, I don't know if I should be walking right here. But with each step I was going, do I hear a rattle? All right. I didn't find any rocks yet. Yippee-yi-yay, cow patty. I found an old cow patty. If you needed some fuel, I understand it burns real good. I came to the other side of our camp and I found another wash. We're just going to walk down in here because there is a lot of rocks. Oh, there's a whole pile of them. So when they have their monsoon season, a lot of this is wet back through here. But that's not for quite a few more months. But we're going to look at some different things here. I'll grab some stuff, and then anything that I decide I'm going to hang on to or want to show you, I'll show you back at camp. Okay, I am back to camp. I've fixed up the fire ring a little bit, and I gathered some twigs, but I got some firewood. I got to get this fire started because we're having dinner. Oh, I did find a couple of rocks, and there's one of them that I think I'm going to do a giveaway for, an Arizona rock that I found in the desert. So I don't want to show it to you tonight because it's kind of dark. So tomorrow morning, I'll let you know what to put in the comments and I'll show you the rock. And then I'll do a drawing on one of the next videos. So we'll figure out how to do that and then give that away. But for now, I'm gonna set my stool out and I'm gonna work on this fire and I'll let you know what we're having for dinner. That prickly pear yellow flower, I looked all over at these prickly pears and I couldn't find one, so I'll have to show you that on a picture of one that I took the other day when I was out. There was a couple of them. There's not a lot in bloom yet. They're all pushing and getting ready to bloom. It is still a little breezy, but I think we will be fine. Wind's dying down. It is supposed to pick up and be pretty windy tomorrow. But I don't know about first thing in the morning, but it's going to get up to like 18, 19 miles an hour. All right, let's get this fire going. Well, we got our fire going, so we're just gonna let that burn down to get some nice hot coals in there, and then we're gonna cook dinner. I wonder what we're having. Yep, I'll show you once we get there. While I'm waiting for those coals to get down, I came over here to get our dinner ready, but that sky is beautiful. So what are we having? We are having a ribeye steak, and I got this grass-fed Irish cheddar. So we're gonna have some of that as well. I'm gonna get this stuff opened up. We should be about 10 minutes away from throwing our steak on, but I'm doing something different. I've always wanted to cook my steak right on the coals, like no grate, no nothing, just right on the coals. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I want that charcoaly taste, and I think that's one of the ways we're gonna get it. I mean, how did they do it when they were out in the desert, you know, with the chuck wagon? I'm sure they did it right on there. Well, they probably used cast iron, but I'm gonna throw it right in the coals. So we've got the sun going down on one side and the moon is already coming up. That's what that little dot is way out there on the desert floor. You can see it just rising above that mountain ridge that's way out there. Oh, that's gonna be nice. It looks like it's gonna be pretty full too. I have got a nice little pile of coals right there, so I'm gonna grab my steak and throw it right in the middle of there. Oh, that cactus is so cool. That's my buddy. Really don't know how this is gonna go, but I don't even know if you can see this steak. Oh, we got it out of the pack. And I've got a fork because I can't find my tongs. Oh. But I am just gonna stick it right in the middle. Right there. We're just gonna let it hang there. Oh, we got a flame on our stirrer stick. Well, I'm guessing about 3 minutes aside. Well, here goes nothing. I'm not sure. Oh, let's give it a jab and a flip. Like, I don't know how this is gonna be, but we just flipped it. Like it. Oh, it's looking good. You guys can't see it yet. Get it over on these hotter ones. Oh, there we go. She's a sizzling. I may let that go just a little bit longer than normal because I have never cooked like this before. But I got to get my cutting board, bring it over here so we can pull that off of there. But it does smell good. Yeah, it does. I tell you, we could not ask for a better night. It's going to be clear skies all night long. So we should see a lot of stars. All right, so I got my big cutting board here. Let's see, let me catch that on fire. Oh, let's set that right there on that. And reach in here. Come on, piece of wood, get off of there. There we go. Okay, let's take this over and cut it up. It's time for dinner. We're set up right on the back of the car, so there's our steak. I'm gonna have to get, I can just see it walking over here, little chunks of wood off of our steak. Let me just give it a quick brush. Let me flip it over. Make sure there's none on this side. A little bit. Well, we'll just eat it. I just don't know how it will taste. Okay, yeah, I think we got that medium rare, if not rare. All right, let me salt that and flip it back over, and then we'll cut into it. So we got our Malden's flake salt here, so I'm just going to start layering it on there because I love a lot of salt. It's one thing my doctor told me I am low on, and that is sodium. So he was like, eat more salt. I was like, okay. There we go. Okay, first cut. Let me slice this right in half. And the big reveal, how do we do? Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is a perfect medium rare. Oh, I got to do this more often. Oh man, is that looking good. Alrighty. Well, now it's time to give it a taste. There you go. First bite. Ooh, doesn't that look good? I wonder how much char it's going to have on it. Did you hear that crunch? Mmm. That crunch is actually charcoal. Mmm. But it's good. Adds a definite flavor to it. Okay. Now let's get a bite of our cheese. So I actually just got one big old hunk here. That's our Irish cheese, our grass-fed Irish cheese. Let me give that a quick slice. I'm going to make it a little cube. What store did I get this from? Safeway. Safeway in Florence. So that, it said on the package they had two kinds. Same kind, just different aged. That's 1 year aged. They had a 6-month aged cheddar, but I went for the 1 year. Gives it a more distinct flavor. So I'm gonna get a nice slice of this where it's medium rare. Okay. Look at that. Bark on the sides. And look how perfect that is. You might be going, oh, Tony, that's so raw. Well, I like it just above moo, right? All right. Salute. Cheers. I did pray before I brought it over here, so thank you, Lord Jesus. Amen again. Yummy, yummy. All right, I'm going to enjoy this. All right, guys, maybe watch that moon coming up while I eat. Put the last 3 logs on, so I'm going to go ahead and burn them up and just hang out here and listen to the sounds of the desert. We do have the moon going down over there, or coming up. The sun went down, but the moon's coming up over there right now. I think it's going to be a full moon, so we should be kind of lit throughout the night. It's not pitch black, which is nice. You can see the fire that we have going is kind of lighting up our cactus. Yeah, this is really, really, really relaxing. And it's probably going to be my last camp in Arizona, and then I'll start heading back towards PA. I do want to maybe go to New Mexico, do something over there. I'm not exactly not sure yet, so you'll have to follow along and see where we go after this. But yeah. Oh, so I went to the grocery store to get that steak and stuff. And, you know, I put my card, you know, once it came up with a total, I put my card there. And they always ask you on they prompt you, do you want cash back? And it always says, you know, do you want cash? And I see $20, $40, $60. And here's some time ago, I was like, well, I kind of hate to do it, but I get $20 out. And then every once in a while, I would go ahead and do 40, but I didn't want to take advantage of it. But it comes up every single time. And I used to do it. You know, it comes up now, and I was like, no way, no cash back. Because I found out it was my own. I thought it was something free. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, I am going to sit here. I'll crawl into the hammock, but I got to watch this fire the whole way till it's down. I did bring an extra gallon of water that we can put on it to kind of, you know, just so we don't have any hot coals there. But we'll let it burn down real good before we even do that. Or if it's protected enough, maybe I'll pour it on in the morning. Because we don't want to leave with hot coals being there. Nope. All right. Well, I'll talk to you once I climb in the hammock. Unless we hear coyotes. Man, where are they? I kind of miss them. I was listening to some coyotes, but they were way out that direction. But I'm going to walk over to our hammock here. And I want to give it a quick look inside and a shake. Make sure we don't have any scorpions or snakes that wanted to get in there. All right. I think it's looking good. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay. Well, I will talk to you once I climb into bed. Okay, just like that. I'm in the hammock, ready for bed. I'm going to go to sleep. I already positioned the time lapse, and I think we're going to catch an awesome time lapse. I've got our big cactus, our saguaro, in frame. Sun should be coming up right over there. I hope it works out, because if it does, you're going to see an awesome sunrise. All right, well, don't forget, tomorrow morning I'm going to show you those rocks and let you know that which one I'm giving away and what to put in the comments section to maybe win a rock from Arizona. All right, I'll tell you exactly what to put in the morning. But for now, it's lights out. Good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Take care. Boy, I nailed that one. That was a perfect shot for that sunrise. Well, good morning. That was awesome. Perfect setup for that sunrise and a perfect sleep last night. I did pull the puffy out, well, the top quilt, and got a little bit chilly. I heard some coyotes a couple times. Could not pick them up on audio because they were just too far away. But we had a great hang and a great sleep between these two trees, and I didn't fall. But I am gonna look over the side, make sure everything looks good before I swing my feet over. I see no critters under me. All right, well, Let's go look at those rocks. Okay, I picked up 3 rocks. I'm going to show them to you here one at a time. So this first one, look how flat that is. And it has tons of, I think it's like rose quartz, as well as some mica in there. You can see the shiny stuff. It almost looks like gold, but it has different darker material on both sides. You can see it right running down there. It's different colors, but a lot of the makeup, it looks like quartz. Maybe a rose colored quartz, and then also definitely the silvery shiny stuff. I believe that would be mica. So we're going to call this rock number 1. So if you know what this is, maybe comment what kind of rock it is. So there's that one. And then I found this one here. Look at that. A lot of grays. Almost looks a little bit like it has a ton of quartz mixed in with it, but just the different material or elements that are in there. Let's see the black and the grays. The shiny stuff, which is quartz, you know, clear quartz and milky quartz. But this is rock number 2. And then look at that, cool. And then this one here, this one is really cool. So this is the one that we're gonna give away on the giveaway. But look at that huge chunk of milky quartz. Oh, it is so shiny. It's got so much glitter in it. And the camera's really not picking it up very good, but you can see on the end here, look at that. Just the texture of that, and it's dull, and it's a different kind of rock that this quartz was attached to. Look at that. That is cool. See the glistening in the sun. You can see the backside here, that different material. Cracks and striations, if that's even a word, striations. So this is the rock that we're going to give away. So in the comment section, I would like you to put AZ rock for Arizona rock. So I used to sit for hours balancing rocks. So we got it stacked there. So this is the rock. Comment Arizona rock, and it's all yours. I'll put my email, you know, you're going to email me that once it picks the winner. So I'll do that in the next video. But for now, I want to say thanks a lot for coming along on this random adventure. This was a great camp. Thank you so much for coming along. I've really enjoyed this one. In fact, I think I might stay another day. Balance some more rocks. No, seriously, I really do appreciate you. Stick along because we got a lot more adventures coming. Love you guys, and remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and have your own adventure, keep coming along with me. I think we're having an awesome time. All right, Tony 2.0 and the giant cactus, the saguaro, in the Arizona desert, waving goodbye. All right, see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.